First up, we're gonna recreate this bell candle that I found originally at Pottery Barn, but it was way too pricey. I'm gonna show you how you can recreate it for a fraction of the cost. You're gonna need 2 bowls from Dollar Tree, wood rings, and 3 tea light candles. I also picked up some wax melt from Walmart. I'm gonna start by sawing my wood ring in half. I'm gonna use a hacksaw because it's what I had on hand, but you can use any saw you want. I'm gonna add E6000 to the bottom of my wood ring and place it on the bottom of one of my bowls. I'm gonna let that sit overnight and dry. Now, I make candles frequently, so I have a pot that I like to use anytime I'm melting candle wax. I'm gonna put 3 of my candle wax packs into my pot. While I'm waiting for that to melt, I'm gonna pull the tea lights out of the metal containers using a knife. Now you wanna make sure you keep stirring your wax until it's completely melted. Once it's melted, add your wax to the bowl. Okay, so this next part is a little bit trickier. You want to let your wax melt set before you add in your tea light candles, but you have to make sure you don't wait too long. I think whenever I went to put my tea light candles in, I waited a little bit too long. I should have done it probably a few minutes earlier because by the time I put them in, it was already hardened on the top. What I decided to do to fix this problem was I melted some additional wax, just a little bit, about half a package, and I added that on top so it was nice and smooth. You want to make sure your candle has time to completely cool, so I let mine cool overnight. The next day, I came back in, I took both of the bowls, flipped them upside down, and I'm gonna spray paint them with a gold color. Let that dry. And then to finish it off, the bowl where you put the candle in, I wanted the edge of it to look really nice. So I added in some Rub and Buff. You guys know I use Rub and Buff all the time, but it's such a great product. I'm gonna add that to the edge of my bowl with a foam brush. Now for the top one, I wanted to add a little bit of nautical rope to the top around my handle. You can really style this candle in several different ways, and I think it looks really similar to the Pottery Barn one. You'll have to let me know what you think. I feel like antlers are going to be so popular this Christmas season. I've seen them all over Pottery Barn's website. So when I saw these antler ornaments at Dollar Tree, I definitely wanted to do a project with them. So for this next project, you're going to need 2 packs of antler ornaments. You're also going to need a base. I'm using these round mirrors that you can pick up at any craft store. And then you're also going to need any white or cream candle that you have on hand. I'm going to start positioning the antlers around my mirror. And I'm also going to put the candle in the middle just to make sure that I have enough room. Then once I get the antlers where I think they need to go, I'm going to hot glue them in place just by putting hot glue on either side of my antlers. Then just repeat those steps with your second candle. And I think they look so high-end displayed in my home. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Comment the word of the day, which is antler. When I saw this berry garland on Pottery Barn's website, I thought I can recreate this, and it's super easy to do. So from Dollar Tree, you want to pick up a pack of photo hangers. You're also going to get 2 berry garlands. They sell the exact same thing at Dollar Tree. To do this DIY, I'm going to take out all the clothespins. And I'm going to start by spraying these with 2 coats of a red spray paint. I'll flip the clothespins around to make sure I completely cover them with red spray paint. Because my berries were a little bit deeper of a red color, I wanted to kind of mute the red. So I'm going to be using my black Rub and Buff, and I'm just going to lightly brush that around the clothespins with a foam brush. I pulled off a really large piece of twine, and then I'm gonna fold the twine and find the middle. I'm also going to open up each of my berry packs, and I'm going to put them out so they lay flat on my twine. Next, real simple, all you want to do is start twisting your 2 berry garlands and your twine up. You don't have to really twist them really crazy or anything, just lightly twist them so everything is combined. From there, I'm gonna add the clothespins on, and you can hang this on your fireplace, and you can use this to hang up all of your holiday cards. I wanted to show you guys how to put together a fun Christmas pillow. I went to Joann's and picked up some fabric that mimicked the look of a candy cane. I wanted the pillow to be in the shape of a lumbar pillow, so I'm going to fold the fabric over in half, and then I'm going to measure my fabric to be 22 inches by 12 inches. And then I'm just going to use a Sharpie to draw a straight line, and then cut both of my fabric pieces out. I do recommend ironing them or using a heat press to get them nice and flat. Next, I'm going to put both of the right sides together. I'm going to pin all of the edges. Then I'm going to begin sewing the edges, leaving a small opening. Now, once I get all of the edges sewn together, I'm going to flip the pillow so the right side is out, paying attention to those corners, making sure those corners get pushed out really nicely. You can use your fingernail or a pin or something to work on your corners. You could stuff this with a pillow. I'm actually going to be using some polyfill. So to do that, I'm just going to place it around the edges, and you want to just add it until it's as full as possible. Now you could close this up by sewing. I'm going to take the easy route and just add some hot glue and close up the opening on my pillow. Next, I'm going to fold over a scrap of fabric that I pressed in place, and I'm going to hot glue one side of it to the back of my pillow. I'm going to hot glue the other edge of that fabric so it's folded over nicely. Then I'm going to pull that fabric tight around my pillow to create a bow. Now at this point, you want to kind of move your pillow around until you get that desired look that you're going for. You don't have to immediately hot glue it in place. Now once you're happy with the way it looks, hot glue your center ribbon to the back of your pillow. And I think this looks so festive sitting out for the holidays. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.